On this week's episode of the Tower of Babble Podcast, Matt and I get into the latest on the Warner Brothers Netflix deal and how crappy that is. Basically, the theme of the show is, could things be worse? And a lot of the answers is no, it'd be hard for it to get much worse than it is now. That being said, there's lots of other stuff we're covering. We got a lot of movie news to talk about, and we pick up on what we've been watching as of late at the end of the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Tower of Babble podcast. As always, I am Julian Musha. I'm joined by Matt Tork.
Hello, good morning.
And we're into the full throes of the holiday season. And, you know, you can tell because we've got the wreath in the window.
No mistletoe, though.
Well, ooh. You know what? No, I'm not even going to touch that.
Okay.
No, I also have my Mandalorian helmet also has a Santa hat on it. That's how you know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does, yeah.
For those watching on video, we do this on YouTube and Twitch. Tower of Babble on YouTube and Twitch. Find us there. But, you know, we're relaunching the show. We're in the process of like figuring out what it is and what it is going to be. And while we do that, we're going to do some of the things we used to do. So today we're going to talk about the latest in film and television news. The theme of this episode is, could things be worse?
Ooh. Yeah. Maybe.
You know,
certain aspects.
They can always be worse. Things can always be worse.
Some things could be a lot worse.
We're not gonna spend too much time on that because it's depressing.
We already know the answer.
And I also, you know, quick plug. I did guest. I was on another podcast. I guested on another show that I've been on before. The Daily DVR podcast. Friend of the show. Great. Axel's great. So he invited me on. And we talked about the Netflix, Warner Brothers, Paramount situation.
Okay.
And it gave me an opportunity to absolutely rant about how terrible things are. So I don't need to do that again.
Tis the season.
I'm a real Grinch when it comes to that kind of stuff this time of year. But, or as my girlfriend likes to say, the Grink. I don't need to do that. I already got that off my chest.
That story would be better if you said, as my ex-girlfriend used to say. And then it shows how miserable.
Right, because no, things are good. I think my life is good.
Yeah, life is good, but it could be worse.
But it could be. But is it? Is it worse? It is the short answer. But we'll talk about that a little bit. On top of that, we'll touch on the latest Stranger Things. We both are fully caught up on that. We got a little bit of film and television news, and because we want to, keep things fresh and new and different, we're recording in the morning because why not, right? Because in a world where one of us has children and the other can't sleep,
that is me too, though.
Right. So I guess I should say I can sleep in as long as I want.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, but I chose to wake up. So early.
It could be worse. You could be me. How's that?
Yeah. I paid more for my Christmas tree than you, so so there's that. That's the first topic of things. Could things be worse? Why are Christmas trees $150?
Yeah. So combined, we spent
almost
$300 on Christmas trees.
By the way, these go bad. They dry out and go bad, and they're not.
That's my favorite part of them, though. Burning them in my little bonfire in the city where I probably shouldn't be.
Your smokeless fire pit. I still don't understand that. Like, how is it smokeless? I don't get it.
I don't know. My rich aunt bought it for me for
it's a great
wedding gift.
It's
and
a great
gift.
This
is so sweet, and it's.
Do you guys use it often? I feel like
I do.
I would have so many more fires if I didn't smell like smoke every time I used it.
No, it's great because then you go up to bed and it's like you get a little smell of it, but it's not bad. Like
you're not
when you go to a buddy's place and you're like having a massive bonfire and you come home and you're like your eyes are burning.
Yes,
no one wants that.
Your hair, your skin.
You have to wash
clothes,
those clothes.
everything.
You can't wear them again.
No.
You can't wear something that smells like bonfire like 5 days later.
No,
because then
not
people
even
are like
1 day later.
No, people. Well, if you wore it 5 days later and someone's like, wasn't that bonfire a week ago? Do you not wash your clothes?
The secret is to never run into the same people more than once a week.
If you're doing that, they must also smell like bonfire.
You're like, it was a week ago.
Hey, you from the bonfire, right?
Yeah, you also smell like bonfire.
Yeah.
They're just like, they've got like a pine cone in their hair.
It's been a while. Yeah.
They're like, I actually am homeless.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you smell like fire. Okay. Please don't try to burn the neighborhood down.
I won't, but that is the best part of the tree because it just goes up and it's just like a cleansing where you're like, okay, but I'm 2 Christmas trees behind.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
This
is a podcast.
Do you have to move things? Do you have to rearrange your living room to accommodate the tree?
Yeah, we only have to move the couch over a little bit because our house isn't crazy big.
Right.
And there's so much shit in it. Like just everywhere there's just shit in it.
Well, I assume that's because you're a parent. That's
no, it's just because Julie has a lot of shit. But I will say the record player's in there, and that's not moving anywhere. Well, that old vintage record player.
Yeah. Oh shit! Actually, I got one of my own. Not to copy you. Yeah, it's in the basement. I need some work. It needs some work, but I got it for. Guess how much I got it for?
$250. One Christmas tree.
$300. $300.
It's worth 2 Christmas trees.
Yeah, it's 2 Christmas trees worth. I'm actually going to calculate everything based on the number of Christmas trees.
That's a pretty good record player. You can get 2 Christmas trees for it.
Yeah, that's right. Like I'll trade you this record player if you give me half a Christmas tree. And
that's an expensive hobby, collecting Christmas trees and record players. Records are like $70 sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I try not to spend.
Garage sale ones are the best, but yeah,
I have so many old ones I got from my parents. I don't want. If anyone wants a Neil Diamond record, please let me know. I have a million.
I could probably take one. But
Neil Diamond.
The best of Sade I got for Jules for Christmas. It was like $70 by the time it's getting shipped.
That's too much. That's too much.
Yeah, I bought it on a gift card, so essentially it was free, but.
That's the, I mean,
I have to look at it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So just to wrap up my story about moving stuff around, the last year didn't have a Christmas tree. Pretty downer bummer year last Christmas. So, I really wanted to double down on the downage. So I didn't get a Christmas tree at all. And I just sat around and sang bah humbug all Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this year I'm like, got to get back in the Christmas spirit. Sam has never done the whole like go get a Christmas tree experience. No, they have an artificial tree. So most people have artificial trees. I understand it's more convenient. Yada yada. It doesn't have the same. It just doesn't feel like Christmas if you're setting up an artificial tree. For me.
For you.
For me.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went to.
Guy didn't have a tree last year.
Yeah. but that's right.
Yeah.
I'd rather have no tree. Than a fake tree.
Than a fake tree. Yeah.
That's right. I have principles, Matt.
You do,
right?
Yeah. I hear you. I'm the same.
So, normally I like move this like giant shelf thing around to make room for it.
Mm-hmm.
But this year I used my brain and I just pushed it around the corner.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. We just moved our couch over 3 feet and put a tree where, and I'm like, this is good. It's a Christmas tree spot now. That's how I know that spot in the house because nothing else.
Is it in the window? Are you a person that likes?
It's in the window, but the blind's closed all the time in that part of the house, so it's like no one sees it.
Okay, fair enough.
That's fine though.
Some people loved like if you got like big picture windows, like put it right center.
Yeah, you got to show it off. But
no, it's only for the Christmas tree's just for me, and I guess for Sam and anyone who visits, but not for anyone outside. It's not for passersby.
When there's like.
No
down on their luck, looking in, just cold, and they're like, "Oh man, look at them huddled around that Christmas tree."
That's right, and I always put a fake fireplace on the TV.
Yeah,
when I'm decorating the tree,
you need the real tree, fake fireplace.
Well, listen, it's a lot easier to put in a tree than it is a fireplace. I will tell you that.
That is a good combo.
Now, speaking of fireplaces and Netflix, we can wrap this together.
Yeah.
Netflix has a variety of fireplace. Like virtual fireplaces on Netflix.
Yeah.
They have like one for The Witcher. They have one.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
They have one that's themed around Bridgerton. They have a like
Was it people just making out next to the fire?
It's just a bunch of British people making out. Yeah.
English logs burning.
No, I don't know. It's like in a big hearth and stuff. And then there's like, there's a Stranger Things one, I think.
Okay.
And anyway, so they really like. They're like, oh, people love. Here's the problem though. They're only 1 hour long. I need like
just keep it. How long. Is it? Yeah,
it needs to be.
There needs to be a second episode.
Going.
Then
it should just I can't wait for episode 2.
Okay, so before you go on this one, then stay on this topic. You got a fireplace channel. What's your theme? What if you can have? I guess Star Wars would be a.
They don't really do.
You can't have fire in space.
Okay, actually, here's the thing. Which here's what the Star Wars fireplace is. It's just
they actually have one. Okay,
no, it's just the. I don't know. This is what I would
yours.
Do.
Okay.
It's just Darth Vader's body burning. You know how they do? They burn Darth Vader's body. It's just his body burning nonstop.
Like,
for like
so
5
at the
hours.
end, or are you saying when Anakin's burning, climbing up the little lava pit?
Oh,
that could also work.
Yeah.
Or maybe every log is. Yeah.
It's just another little Anakin on fire saying, "I hate you."
Higher ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good Christmas.
Yeah, I hate you. Good theme for Christmas. Yeah. You were my brother and I hate you.
Yeah.
No. So yeah. Okay. What would you do for a theme?
I don't know. Maybe like a Simpsons one, an animated. Is there an animated fire?
There must be, but also like,
hey, this is my fireplace.
I was gonna say, what's the point? But what's the point of any virtual fireplace? So I guess
I don't know.
It makes you feel warm and cozy.
Julie just throws on the YouTube ones now.
Yeah, the YouTube ones are good.
Like,
They're 5 hours
forever.
long.
Yeah,
which is what I would prefer than 1 hour. We were decorating the tree with the Netflix one, and then it ended, and I was like, well. I've got to put on another fireplace.
Now what do we do? The chill part?
Put a different one on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the chill part is comes standard. As it were. So, anywho, talk about Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix is buying Warner Brothers. So as I said, I was on Daily DVR. We talked about this in depth. I posted the show on our feed. You can find it in the feed if you want to hear like the full rundown of all the stuff. Here's what I'll say very quickly, and then I'll let you kind of give your take. I think it's bad news.
Yeah, instantly.
Bad news across the board because essentially it doesn't matter how this plays out. It's bad. It's bad for people who like movies. It's bad for people who like good content. It's bad for the unions. It's bad for workers. It's bad for theaters. It's bad for moviegoers. It's bad for everyone. Unless you're a rich billionaire who's involved in the purchase of this, it's not good for you.
It's an overall just not a fun thing. What's fun about it?
Nothing.
Nothing's fun about it. You're like, these people who charge me all this money to watch this same old shit
and
over
they complain about how they don't make enough money. Yeah.
Just buying more things.
Yeah.
And you're like, great.
Netflix is like, hey, you can't share your password with your grandma. That's illegal.
No.
So, but good news, we just borrowed $2 billion or whatever it is to, it's more than that, I think.
Wasn't 72 billion?
I don't know what the number is.
I think they bought it for like 72 bill.
Well, so it's not finalized yet. It still has to go through like
because Paramount's causing a
then
ruckus.
Paramount is trying to do a hostile takeover. Yeah. And that situation also sucks because the Ellison family is the worst.
Yeah.
And so we don't want them to own it either. So the best case scenario, I said this on Daily DVR, the best case scenario for all this would be that Warner Brothers decides where they're not going to sell it all. They're just going to stay their own thing and just keep making movies. Because the thing is, Warner Brothers actually had a great year at the box office.
That doesn't matter anymore.
They had Sinners this year as the one that sticks out for me. It's a great movie. Bunch of others. This is their best year in a long, long time. And but yeah, no, that doesn't matter. It's not good enough. It's not making enough money for investors, so they got to sell to.
What's even the point of movies anymore? If you're these companies, like, what's the point of putting a movie out and like nothing's making money, like enough money? So like, just like, why aren't you just going into another business?
That's the thing, though. Box office
is that
does
what Warner
make
Brothers?
money.
Maybe they're just doing something. Like, maybe they're like, yeah, let's take our 72 bill. Let's just do something else. Maybe like
that's what Netflix is saying, basically.
Yeah, but it's just
Netflix is saying, you know what? The theatrical experience, people don't want that anymore. That's old news.
That's all I want.
That's same. We're on the same page.
We're just two middle-aged white guys.
Yeah, but
who cares?
Here's the thing, though. Movies have been around since the 20s, basically.
Yeah, since Titanic.
It's like they've been over 100 years, give or take. since the first.
That was the first.
Since
movie,
the Titanic sunk.
Yeah, movie's been around.
That's exactly the James Cameron one, obviously.
Yeah. There's another one.
I assume.
Has there been another Titanic movie?
I have to assume there's another movie about the Titanic. I have to assume so.
But
not like at any scale. I don't know. Probably not. Like hard to compete with Jimmy Cameron. Speaking of which, he's got a movie coming out next week.
Okay, wait. Back to the Netflix stuff.
Yeah. I'm just saying in general.
How is something called a hostile takeover still allowed to be called that? It just feels weird.
I don't see
it's just a legal term. You're like, yep, they're going for it. Hostile takeover. It's like, what? They're just storming the place, fucking guns ablazing.
It's more of like it's more of a financial.
I know, but
transaction.
Just call it something else then.
Well, here's the thing. It's a problem in and of itself. Sure. The truth is, this is all a problem because we've essentially stopped holding companies accountable for themselves at all. They could just do whatever they want, break any law that they want, and there's no repercussions, basically. So
Yeah.
I'll go back to the theme. Could it be worse? Not really. Not when it comes to like big businesses trampling on rights and ruining things that people love for the sake of profits for a small group of people.
I'm just saying, hostile takeover sounds like a group of terrorists, which they are.
It's Die Hard. It's a Die Hard situation.
Be a Netflix movie. Hostile takeover.
I like the idea of a bunch of soldiers wearing big red N's on them. Yeah. Or sorry, I guess Paramount giant P's, and then like just smashing through the window and being like, "We've taken this over. It's ours now."
Have you seen the South Park episode where Cartman goes to Paramount, and then they're all just a bunch of Nazis? And it's like,
no, but it makes sense to me.
It's all Senate. It's whatever season it is now, but
it's great. It's relatively new.
Yeah, it's the latest season.
Yeah, because Paramount is full of a bunch of Nazis. That's correct.
Yeah,
yeah, and which is why we don't want Warner Brothers to be owned by Paramount. Is another, but it doesn't matter because if it's owned by Netflix, they'll ruin the theatrical experience. Netflix does not care. They're like, what did you say? Like, let's do something different. Yeah. That's what Netflix is saying. We're doing something different. It's movies at home.
No, I'm saying Warner Brothers is saying let's do something different.
Oh no. Yeah, by selling to Netflix
because they're like, maybe let's just go buy a cricket team. I don't know. Maybe we don't have to be in the movie business, entertainment anymore. We're out. Like, what's the point of this? Also, what's the best case scenario? Like, what's the dreams? Like us owning Warner Brothers?
Like that would be dream scenario or best case scenario. Those are two different things.
Essentially, it's the same thing in my mind.
Best case scenario would be that all of these studios that have been like gathered up together. So think of Fox being bought by Disney.
Yeah.
Get separated back out and are independent movie development studios.
Yeah. And who's making that call? Like some movies.
The U.S. government in an antitrust regulation says
some movies.
We're not allowed to do this amalgamation thing that we've been doing for so long anymore.
Yeah, but Trump's he's in the pocket for everyone, or vice versa. Whoever
someone's in someone's
Paramount,
pocket.
Aren't they buddies with them?
Yeah, that's right. Ellisons are big. So it sounds like exactly. Could things be worse? No, because the U.S. president's so corrupt that he's going to overturn a legal transaction to protect his pals, who are also billionaires. Great. Could things be worse? No. So it's a real quagmire of shit.
Do you think at that point in your life you only have billionaire friends?
100%. You think you have real friends? You think you have real friends at that point?
Do you think he has like a high school friend?
There's no. You think
like, Don, what's going on?
Donnie boy.
Let's go have a bonfire.
And then gives him a noogie.
When was the last time Trump smelled like a bonfire, you think?
I think he smells like actual shit all the time.
I mean like bonfire. He was chilling out in the woods with his pals. Never happened.
It's never once happened ever.
No.
Oh, well. No. He's not a normal person. He's not had normal people experiences like going to a bonfire.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of those. That makes me the most normal person then?
Between the two of us? Yes.
And Trump? Yeah.
Oh,
anywho.
Trump, yeah.
Okay, so here's my only things I'm going to take away from this whole thing. What happens to Animaniacs and the old school Batman animated series? Well, that was the best.
I have good news for you on
superhero thing ever.
At least one front. So Batman the Animated Series is available on 4K Blu-ray today.
I used to have the DVDs. Or was it DVDs?
Yeah. Well, there's VHS, there's DVDs, and then they did the 4K Blu-rays.
Okay. How good was that show, though?
It's the best.
It was easily the best like superhero thing ever.
It's still great. Have you ever gone back and rewatched any of it? Yeah. It was on Netflix for a while.
It was.
And it's great.
That opening intro, just going in like everything, the voice acting, classic Joker, like just it was great. Yeah, and the Superman one was great too.
Yeah, and then they did the crossover episode.
Yeah,
the movie World's Finest. Anyway, yes. You don't have to worry about any of that because they can't steal the physical copies from your house. So if you can if you have the DVD, if you have the Blu-rays,
you don't know that,
whatever. Yeah, you know what? There might be. Again, could things be worse? I guess technically they could pass a law that says just be like, they're allowed to come into your home and steal the stuff that you already bought.
Hostile takeover. We're coming to
hostile takeover of your home movie collection. You know how you're like, oh, you subscribe to Netflix, but you don't own any of the movies on there, right?
How come you have DVDs if you subscribe to Netflix? We don't have DVDs. Get these out of your house right now.
They're like,
get them out.
They're like, I know you bought these, but you don't own them,
and they just have a massive bonfire of my DVDs.
Yeah, bonfire.
Yeah.
They just explode into like tiny little shards into your eyeballs. I don't know why they would explode, but that's what I imagine, that if you try to burn CDs, it would happen.
You haven't burned. That's all we used to do is burn CDs. That's an old joke.
No, that is good. I actually did. I used to. I made a.
I love burning
session.
CDs.
Yeah, it was great.
Breakup CDs. Oh my god!
Wait.
What was better?
You made a CD for a breakup? Explain.
And breakups that didn't even happen, or I was like, yeah, sad mode. We were like,
sad CD.
Yes, yeah, I know what I mean. But you're like, hey, this is gonna either inspire me or make me into more of a deepless,
a villain. This is my villain origin story.
And then you're like, oh man, I could be a good DJ.
One time, when you could burn DVDs, I made a homemade version of the X-Men animated series season 1.
Okay.
The quality must have been absolute shit.
Also a great series.
But yeah, well, and did you watch
I watched a bit of
new
it.
one?
Yeah,
it's so good. So yeah, I made my own. I think I might still own it somewhere. It had I did all the title, the screens for
It'd be a fun project
music.
to do.
It was super fun. Yeah, and then I remember I shared it with my buddy who's also a massive X-Men fan. He's like, "This sucks." I'm like, "You're an idiot. This is fucking sick as hell."
Yeah. Get out of here.
There was no fucking DVD available, so I made my own, and it was fucking sick.
Some buddy.
Yeah. I know, rough.
Is he still a buddy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He just still thinks that. Actually, I'll be very transparent. It was Jeremy.
Wow.
He used to be on the show. Former founding member of the Tower of Babble podcast and co-host. Yeah, gave me. She's like, this
now it
sucks.
must have sucked. Now I'm thinking, knowing Jeremy, he knows his stuff.
Yeah, except for the fact that it was a legit.
You're like, let me try.
It was legit season 1 X-Men DVD, and he was like, nah, boo. Okay, well, my bad for trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, just to put a wrap on this Netflix Warner Brothers thing. Yeah.
How much is our subscription going to be?
It's going to go up. You have to realize it's going to go up.
What's it now? $20-something?
It's too much. I don't know what it is. My parents pay for it.
I don't have commercials, so it's got to be, I don't know. But
yeah, my parents pay for the 4K.
If it was $40 a month, are you buying it?
No. Netflix. Here's the thing with Netflix. Most of their stuff sucks.
Yeah, it all does.
Most of their stuff that they make sucks.
What's the alternative? Just getting cable?
No, because that also sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the alternative is piracy.
Ooh. Okay.
Yo ho.
Bring it back. Burning our own DVDs.
Actually, you know what? This is the new golden age of piracy. When Netflix originally came out and streaming started to take off, piracy declined sharply.
Okay.
The stats show that piracy is on the rise again. And could you imagine why, when the prices of everything are going up and the quality is going down and there's more commercials and everything? So,
side note on piracy. So back in my Crecom days, we had write commercials.
Nice.
And there was one for a seafood restaurant. And one of the rules was no pirates. We don't want to see, because it's been done. There's like people going to Red Lobster or whatever seafood restaurant it is. And there's like, yar. So I wrote a script, and it was Somali pirates kidnapping the family.
That's funny.
And it did not go over well.
That's so funny.
The instructor was at the start of the class, and she's like, I said no pirates, and then someone made this insensitive Somali pirates one, and everyone just looked at me because I was like, what? It's funny, though. And it's not yar yar pirates.
Yeah, it's not classic pirates.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought of that when
it's
you
not
said
Treasure
piracy.
Island pirates.
That was a funny. I thought it was funny.
No, that is funny because a lot of the times, if you're surfing the web, right, you're on the high seas, as it were, right. When people recommend, they're like, "How do I find this thing that I can't find?" And a lot of times, the response will be something like a GIF from Pirates of the Caribbean, or someone just saying "yo ho."
Yeah, that's good.
And it's like, I see. I just appreciate the internet when it.
I don't even know how to go about
pirating
being a pirate on the online world now. Or it's just like I feel like my computer couldn't handle it, or I just download something that wasn't
and I got a virus.
And that's like
now I'm virus.
I'm assuming the virus are just straight up hacks now, where it's just like they're taking everything from me.
Like
they're not just like, oh, here's a million pop-ups.
Well, there's I guess you could get ransomware, right? Yeah. No, you just need to know where you're going. I'm not gonna explain.
No, we don't have to get into it, but it is a big problem for sports, because sports are like, love basketball, watch the NBA pass, but it's like if a game's on on ESPN, even though I don't get ESPN
it's not
here,
on there.
I can't watch it for the team I pay for. So it's like you go on, and everyone's like on Reddit.
That's why it's so stupid.
Here.
So it's like first of all, I would recommend investing in a VPN. It's entirely VPNs are entirely legal. You can place yourself in different countries. That gives you access to different types of content. Netflix has tried to crack down on it. Which is questionable. But for instance, NHL Center Ice is same problem. Local, you can buy NHL Center Ice. You're like, I just want to watch NHL games.
I should be able to watch every single sporting event. At all times.
Sure. And it's like, I'm paying for it, and it's like, oh, no, you can't watch local games.
Yeah.
Why the fuck not?
Or exactly.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Or two teams that are on, just if it's on NBC. And
it doesn't matter. I don't care. I paid for it. Let's go.
Why can't I watch this?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No. It's all about rights
it's fucking brutal.
And it's like, it sounds like a not my problem, but they always make it our problem.
It's 100% our problem.
They always make it our problem. Right?
It could be worse.
Could it be worse? No. No, it couldn't be worse. It couldn't. The only way it could be worse is they're like, you actually have to pay for each individual game, and every game is $100.
They're like, okay, this game's $20. Do you want the third period? An extra 20.
Yeah. What? Overtime.
Oh, that'd be
right. Oh, and it's like if you don't pay for it fast enough, it's like, oh, you missed it.
Yeah. Oh, you missed it.
Or it's like overtime's only lasts like 5 minutes. You're not even 30 seconds.
Or maybe half the screen's black and you miss half the game. Or they block out certain
things. You can only
pay.
You have to pay for both sides of the rink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
You're like, I'm only paying for the offensive zone. I refuse to watch the defensive zone. No, that would not be good.
All right. Back to the movies.
All right. Back to movies. All right. So, next story enough of Netflix, in the could things be worse category. Disney invests $1 billion into Sora AI. They're like, why fight it when you can invest $1 billion in it instead?
I don't know. Is $1 billion even anything anymore?
Well,
it sounds like a lot of money.
Any amount of money invested into AI that makes artists puts artists out of work is bad.
Obviously,
that's my opinion.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it's actually it is the worst. Could things be worse? I guess more of these companies could be doing that, and that we would be even worse off, I suppose. But now you can use Sora to, I don't know, make Vader and Yoda fuck or something. I'd probably not, because they'd probably have some sort of content controls.
I just meant because they're different sizes, it would look weird. But
it wouldn't work because of the size problem.
Well,
not because it's problematic in any.
When would they ever have sex in the Star Wars?
Also, I don't know. Do
you think they'd ever get?
Does Yoda even have a dick? You think?
Well, he's bottom then.
Does Vader have a dick?
It was probably burned off.
That's what I'm saying. It almost certainly was burned off. He was crawling up.
They could make out then.
With his mask on.
Yeah.
Apparently there is a limitation. There's no physical likenesses. So anyone who's
it's just a little green guy.
It's like Vader who has a mask, or a stormtrooper, or Yoda who's a green goblin or whatever. So
it just looks like porn parodies.
I mean, I don't know what we don't know what it's going to be. But they're saying, "Oh no, you can use our content. We're not going to fight you on this. We're not going to sue you over this, even though they're suing other people." And then there's going to be AI content on Disney Plus next year.
So is it strictly in its own category?
I don't know.
Why don't they just do that then, where it's AI has its own category?
Thing. Yeah. It's like, here's your animated stuff, and then here's your...
Yeah, and if you want to watch the AI portion of things, just go to this program.
It's separate. Please keep it outside of everything
else. That might be the only way to do it.
Put it in its own little gated community.
And then
see... Here, you weirdos can go live over here.
And guess what? It's $500 a month.
And
if you want to pay for it, do it.
Yeah, I mean, AI's got all sorts of problems, right? It's a environmental disaster. The data centers are terrible for the environment. It's not even very good.
That'll probably be the biggest problem by the end of the day, when it's all said and done.
Easily. Could it be
worse?
No
one even knows.
No, they're using it uses up fresh water, Matt. That's who needs? People don't need fresh water.
The internet shouldn't need water.
You would think.
It shouldn't need water.
The internet does definitely not need water.
The fucking universe and space. What does it need water for?
Can we put a data center in space? It's cold enough up there, right?
Yeah, there's got to be a different way for it.
Just run a really long
Can't AI just stick to writing my work emails?
Yeah,
why does it have to do other shit?
Okay, so here's actually, you know what? This is a great topic. I can't take credit for this. I read a a piece by Cory Doctorow. Cory Doctorow is a science fiction author, futurist. I actually saw him. He came for a talk in Winnipeg last winter. I went to go see. And he's really sharp. He coined the term enshittification.
Enshittification.
Yes. Okay. Which is when a service like Netflix is like really great at first, and then it slowly gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
It's called enshittification. It's on purpose. It's a design business model to make the service worse while charging you more to extract value to give it to shareholders.
So that's every business.
Exactly. Yeah. It's terrible, but it's not a good or sustainable way of running business, in my opinion, and nor his. But anyway, he wrote a article about how to like look at AI, and how to criticize it or think about AI in a critical way.
Yeah.
And he talked about this idea of centaurs and reverse centaurs. So obviously a centaur, half man, half horse, right? Yeah. In the the world of automation, when they talk about a centaur is a half man, half machine. So a man who support a human head with a robot body, I think was the concept, right?
Okay.
It's when you use spell check, that's a centaur. It's helping you do your work more easily, right?
Yeah.
Whereas a reverse centaur is the human body with a robot head. So you are doing the work for a robot. You are doing the work for an AI.
Okay.
The human body is being used up in the pursuit of supporting things that technology can't do. So, for instance, the way that Amazon has their delivery set up is like the people are constantly monitored. They're underpaid. They're constantly being stressed out to like make all these deliveries, right? And that's all to support a digital model where, because the AI or because their technology can't deliver packages to your front door, they essentially need a human body in between to do that extra work for it.
Yeah.
Right. But if they could remove the human element altogether, they would, because the truth about the Warner Brothers stuff, the Netflix stuff, the Disney stuff, all the AI stuff is that these fucking rich people don't want to pay people. We know this. For wages have been suppressed for years and years and years, decades. They would, if they could not pay anyone and let people starve on the street, that would be their choice. They would love to do that. Oh, I don't have to employ anyone? Amazing. So AI, a lot of the times, is being leveraged or is being sold to investors as a reverse centaur, which is to say that it is a system that requires a human. You can fire 90% of your writers, for instance, right? This is what they're selling. I'm not saying this is what you should do or should happen at all. But you could say, you could sell 90% of your writers, keep 10% on the cheapest ones, right? And they then just rework or quality control the AI, right? Yeah. But that work sucks ass and is no longer creative and is underpaid, right? Mm-hmm. And essentially just puts them in a position of being the people that have to like take the blame, quote unquote, for the bad work that the AI does, right? They're like, oh, you're supposed to catch it if it's bad, right? Yeah. But we already fired all the good writers, and and you're now reading like, I don't know, 60 scripts
You're
a
doing
week.
the spell check.
So it's like, and all that stuff. So it's like all of a sudden now you are there to support a robot, not the other way around. Your life didn't get easier. People are out of work. You're now doing more work than you were before, and the work output is worse. But, and again, the deal that these AI companies are saying is, fire this employee, pay me half the price you're paying that employee for an AI to do it.
Yeah.
Right. So you're now saving 50%. But the problem is it's not good enough to actually do the work.
No.
So anyway, so this is a concept of reverse centaur. It's absolute.
But also it's like
garbage.
Maybe the employee wasn't good enough either then. That's why he's gone.
No, no. We don't want to believe. No,
I know. I'm just giving you flip sides here.
No.
Hey, at least
no devil's advocate.
At least the AI isn't throwing my Amazon package from 3 feet down because it just got dumped.
Here's the thing:
it's got a crummy day.
You're right. Humans are complicated and stuff. But here's the thing: if we paid our people better and they had better, better stuff, they wouldn't be as miserable.
Yeah.
So there's that too.
They just spent $400 on a Christmas tree. Fucking Amazon.
Well, we didn't mention this, and I touched this a little bit on the Daily DVR show when I was on there. But like every single like Hollywood union, the Directors Guild, the Writers Guild, the Actors Guild, they're all against AI, and they're all against this Netflix purchase.
Yeah,
because they're like, this is bad for us, this is bad for our workers. I'm very pro union. The existence of unions at all is helps keep companies in check. If we didn't have them, there's a reason they spend all this money trying to bust unions and prevent them from being formed in the first place. Yeah. Because their existence of union, whether you agree with everything a union does or not, protects workers, protects even non-union workers. So anyway, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, could things be worse? No, they could not. So AI sucks. Anything else you want to say about AI?
No, it sucks, but it's going to keep writing my work emails.
Yeah, work emails.
Because it has to.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. If we wanted, if there was a world where capitalism wasn't the most number one driving thing in the world, and it's the only thing that mattered, we would be leveraging this technology to make everyone's life easier.
Yeah, obviously.
We're not doing that.
No.
My life is not easier because AI exists now.
No.
It's just more complicated. So now, instead, where people are investing millions and billions of dollars into something that doesn't work that great to make no one's life easier, but to instead fire people? What are we doing?
It's shortcuts.
It's terrible. What are you going to do? Like, where's their corporate responsibility for the people that they put out of work?
They don't have that.
Yeah, come on. Anyway, you're right. So anyway,
back to the movies.
Could things be worse? All right, let's talk about some movie news. Did you see 28 Years Later?
Not yet.
Last year? Okay. So really great movie, amazing movie. There's a spin-off movie coming called Bone Temple.
Okay. Bone Temple.
Bone Temple. Okay. It's like, it's directly related to 28 Years Later.
Okay.
If that's all good news to you, I have further good news. Alex Garland, who is probably our best science fiction writer right now, or just
he did Civil War, right?
He did Civil War.
That was great.
He's done so much good stuff. Ex Machina. Anyway, Alex Garland is writing another 28 Years Later film.
Okay.
So this will be the third movie.
Wait, it's called Another 28 Years Later?
It's like, no. They don't know what it's called
like
yet.
Eddie Murphy? Another 48 hours? Another 48 hours?
Another 48 hours again?
Yeah. Another 48 hours?
Wait, one more time?
That'd be great.
Well, yeah. Do you remember 21 Jump Street, or 22 Jump Street?
Yeah.
The end of 22 Jump Street when they're showing like all the sequel titles.
28. Yeah. 28 and a half.
So funny.
Yeah.
And there was originally going to be, and actually this ties in because there's a story about a Men in Black movie, but there was originally going to be a Men in Black 21 Jump Street crossover movie, and that seemed like the best possible. That sounded like the funniest shit ever. Yeah. That'd be. What happened to good comedies? They don't exist anymore. There's very few and far between. And Alex Garland writing another 28 Years Later movie. It's going to be set in that same time frame.
Okay.
We don't know what it's going to be. There's not a lot of details yet, but he is committed to writing it and producing it. So we'll see what happens there. I'm excited. That movie was probably one of the best movies of this year. 28 years later this year. As I mentioned, a new Men in Black movie is in the works. Will Smith may return. Does that interest you at all? The first Men in Black movie is amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
The second one is
huge when it came out.
The third one is also really good. Surprising.
Who's his counterpart? Do we know anything about this movie yet?
Here's what I think. They should get Josh Brolin to come back and play K again.
Did he retire in that one, or what happened? How did it end? He just retired.
Yeah, he was retired. Retired. But then Josh Brolin played a younger version of him, and he did a really good job.
I guess it just depends on your thoughts on Will Smith these days.
I think he's boring. That's my thoughts on Will Smith.
I was a huge Big Willie guy.
Yeah, of course, everyone liked Will Smith.
Obviously.
He was the most charismatic actor in the world.
Fresh Prince.
What happened?
Boys.
He started making bad. I think he got a bad agent. Is what I think is what happened.
Made a lot of bad. I don't know.
He made bad decisions about what
bad movies.
He kept passing on stuff that would have been fun and cool.
But it's also like the things he passed on. I'm like, I wouldn't want to see him in that.
He was originally supposed to be in The Matrix.
That would have
sucked. That would have sucked. Yes, but there's other movies where it's like, oh, that would have been interesting for you to, try something different, right?
Okay, so Bad Boys is like one of my favorite franchises.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah. Did you like the last one?
It's enjoyable, but it's like terrible.
This is being written by the Bad Boys people.
Okay, well, I'm down for it. But okay, so what are your thoughts on since the Chris Rock slap? Does that change any more?
I forgot about that.
That was insane.
That was crazy. I remember
insane.
We podcast about it the next day.
You're just who does that? If you don't do that, you're still
the thing that's crazy about it is that, like, to be honest, if everyone knows about your weird dynamic with your wife, I think it's fair game to make fun of.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna be a big baby about it, like,
well, when they're going on TV and talking about it, it's like he's a comedian. Guess what? They make jokes.
It's not a big deal. I think it was. So the thing is, he hasn't like really done anything since then, as far as I can tell.
I saw just clips of him going back.
I mean, on Bad Boys, I guess.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air spinoff show.
Oh, really?
He came back and like talked to his
own character.
Later they're like looking over the Hollywood Hills, I think, or something, and he's just like, "You're gonna make a lot of mistakes," and like giving advice, and you're like, everyone's like, "This is great," and you watch, and you're like, "This sucks."
No, okay, so that show was problematic from the beginning. It was like, what if Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it was serious drama, and it's like, that's a terrible concept. I don't want that.
There are some serious aspects in Fresh Prince, like good when it was like the odd one
when it
here
needed
and
to
there.
Be serious. Sure.
Yeah.
But that's not what made the show good.
But then it's just like, oh, now he comes back to talk. It's like, okay, now this is just stupid now. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. What I'm saying is, it was a flawed premise.
Yeah.
It's not and so sure, it's a novelty for him to do that. Ultimately, I would love to see Will like make a comeback and be like, I'm making fun movies again. I'm challenging myself.
Just stick to Men in Black. Stick to the blockbusters.
I mean, ultimately, I'd say I am a little bit like, not to be like too much of a curmudgeon, but because I am that. But
you are.
But I am. Let's get some new ideas here. Another Men in Black. We've done this. Let's is there nothing? We've not nothing else new. Come on.
Coming from the superhero guy.
But superheroes. The thing is, there's so many stories you can tell.
I know, but they've been done.
Not all
for new ideas.
There's so many. Okay, so there's a Supergirl trailer. Did you see the Supergirl
trailer? Yeah, it looks
trailer?
stupid.
I don't know. It looks fun to me.
I just her sassy attitude right off the bat. You're like, okay.
She's miserable. She's miserable because she saw her planet destroyed in front of her eyes.
Oh, wow.
How would you feel about that?
And now she's on a fucking better planet.
She's on a bender now.
There's like Diet Cokes, cigs.
You don't know if there's Diet Cokes and cigs on Krypton.
Like there's got everything.
You don't know if those were on there. They could have been on there.
She's got a good ocean here.
You don't know if they might have been good oceans on Krypton.
She can go snowboarding. There's only so many things she can do.
Fly. Why would she go snowboarding if she can fly?
Do some tricks, because like at some point you'd want to be able to go snowboarding if you're a superhero.
I'm thinking of going skiing. I'm going to abandon snowboarding. I've decided. I'm going to start skiing this time. If I ever go to a mountain to ski, I'm going to ski instead
easier.
of
If you play hockey, I think it's easier.
That's what I've heard.
Wipeouts aren't as bad.
I've only ever
just
given
like
myself
that guy
concussions.
walking around with big skis on your shoulder going into the chalet and you're just hitting everybody.
Here's the thing. The snowboard's not much better when it comes to that. I'll say it's all about the après ski life, though. That's what it's about.
But you can still do that snowboarding, or you don't think it counts?
Well, no. I'm just saying that, like, for me, I've only given myself concussions snowboarding, and I'm over that. And so I'm going to try skiing, I think, next time.
That après ski life is like...
It's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Give me a hot tub. Give me a, like, fur coat.
Like a giant beer after hitting the slopes all day.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
2 giant beers.
And
one
just
in
like...
each hand.
We're like... Okay, so when you're snowboarding, I know there's nothing but movies. You go and take a lunch, get a little beer break.
100%.
But then you're just like, I can't go back up that mountain.
Like, I've got to go back up this mountain.
You're kind of a little chilly now, and you're going up the chairlift, and you're just like, oh boy. You go hit one run, you're good, and then you're like, okay, I need one more run, I'm done. If I go get a beer or lunch, I'm like max 2 or 3 runs after that.
I have to make a confession, okay?
Oh boy.
I've never snowboarded or skied on an actual mountain. I've only ever done it around here. Which is not.
You're the après skiing guy. You just like
but I was just in
I've never done it though.
So just in Whistler. I was just in Whistler, and I was like,
but you have to go skiing to be the après ski. You can't just go there and just be like.
You can just be there.
No, you can't.
It was technically shoulder season.
That's just ski then. That's not après ski.
No, it's just après. It's just the
because après is.
Yeah. It's just après, not the ski. No. You have to ski to après, but I'm just going to go straight to après.
That's just you're. Poser après.
Yeah. Also, I just think it's funny because it's like such a pretentious like French
It's
word.
the worst. Yeah. And then you just see everyone on Instagram here being like, yeah, après ski parties. You're like, what?
Yeah, no. It's dumb.
Either way though, I want to hit the slopes.
Yeah, you want to do a ski trip? It's hard to convince my friends to do it. They always want to go to
get some friends out
beach.
in band. Oh, I do but those are my best places. Little ski town, little surf town. That's all I want to be in.
Yeah, sure.
They're always great.
Both. I mean, I'm going to Costa Rica later, but different. Okay. Are you familiar with the Helldivers movies? Like game?
I've seen clips. People seem to enjoy it. I haven't played it, but
it's very like, you know how Starship Troopers is like, rah-rah, jingoistic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's basically like what Helldivers is. It's like Starship Troopers.
Yeah, but is that the one I'm thinking of right now, where you have to like you're like doing recon and
you're like dropping off of a ship and then you're like shooting aliens.
You're like collecting loot and getting extracted.
Yeah.
Is that Helldivers?
Yeah,
or is that the other one?
Yeah. Well, it's there's a lot of those.
Yeah, but that's like all the rage now.
Yeah, correct. Extraction shooters. Yes.
But I think what's key about it is like being able to like play online with like random people.
Yeah.
But I don't like doing that shit.
Well, it's fun to play with your friends online.
Friends, yeah, but.
Yeah. But who has those?
Who has friends?
Who has friends? And they're never online.
And then they're like, "You want to go online?" You're like, "No."
Anyway, so Helldivers is getting a movie. It's coming from Justin Lin, who did Fast and Furious. He did Star Trek Beyond. He's a good director.
Okay.
I think this is a good fit. I think it's basically a spiritual successor to Starship Troopers. So,
which was great.
If they treat
Johnny Rico,
if they treat it in a similar way, Rico's Roughnecks, hoorah! If they treat it like that, I think it'll be good. So that's fine.
Okay, wait. So you mentioned, was it Fast and Furious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
they did Fast and Furious 5, the one where they robbed the bank or whatever.
I saw something about Vin Diesel wrote a part for Cristiano Ronaldo for the upcoming movie.
Why?
I don't know, but so it just got me thinking. If you could write an athlete into a movie, which athlete are you picking?
First of all, this has already been done. Okay.
No, I'm asking
Jordan
you.
Michael Jordan in Space Jam.
I want to know your athlete though. And what's the movie?
Okay.
And what role is he in?
Okay. Who's that? What's that? That very chubby hockey player that played for the Maple Leafs for a long time.
Wendell Clark?
No.
Chubby?
Yeah, he's like very round guy. It was more recent.
Darcy Tucker.
More recent than that.
Like.
Anyway,
what position?
He was a forward. He could score, but he could not skate.
Chubby.
He was so slow.
This sounds. Who is this person?
What the heck was his name? Anyway, I would try to find a hockey player who is just the biggest dummy, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I would put them in like a Christmas movie,
like a Hallmark movie.
No.
Okay.
This is a Christmas comedy.
Okay.
But the hockey player is the butt of like every joke, basically.
Someone's sour on a hockey player.
No, I just like
on a fat hockey player.
I generally
is he a goalie? Okay, in this movie then, was he just like
there's not enough good hockey movies.
Does he get injured in a game, gets addicted to oxys, comes home for Christmas, he's got problems. He starts maybe robs a bank
wait
to feed his oxy problem? I like where this is going.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
This sounds awfully familiar to another script of yours, but
yeah. Well, hey, it could work. Okay, so you have all the athletes. You picked a no-name guy.
Yeah. Well, he's not no-name. He just wasn't very good.
You don't have his name.
People liked him.
I don't even know.
But he was just really. Oh man, I just wish I could remember his name.
This movie's gonna fail. No star appeal.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Sidney Crosby.
Okay.
And. It's
you're gonna pick a more boring.
Sorry, you're right.
Like that.
Okay.
Who would want to watch him on screen?
Okay, no. What's the?
Is it a Tim Hortons commercial?
No, you're right. Okay, it's Shuhei Ohtani.
Yeah. Okay, I like this. Yeah.
All right, but the movie's all in Japanese.
Ooh, I like this. Okay.
And
his story just got picked up. Actually, his interpreter who ripped him off.
Really?
Is like they're making a movie about him or a show. I think it's a show
about the interpreter
who ripped off Ohtani for like 20 million and was like gambling on sports.
That's crazy.
Under Ohtani's name.
That's really wild.
Yeah. It was a pretty nuts story.
Yeah, I just don't really
but
I'm really over like this is based on a true story about some rich asshole. I'm over it.
Yeah, you and the rich guys.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to make me rich, if anyone wants to make me rich, happy to become an asshole.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm picking Shaq. Shaq's my all-time.
Shaq's a great one. He's
my all-time favorite athlete.
Printer commercials now. He's actually not available. He's not available.
I know. Epson. We sell that. We have
the Eco Tank,
giant cutout of Shaq when you walk in. Our company.
My god!
It's
so
the best thing
no wonder
ever.
you've been thinking about.
That's why I'm like, oh, this is the best place to work.
You're like, thanks, Shaq.
Actually, in grade 10, high school math, when I first walked in the class, there was movie posters all along the walls. I was like, this is sweet. And I looked and I saw one Shaq poster from Team USA. And I was like, oh my God, I'm stealing that poster.
Phil
my
something. Sorry, I remember the naming of this hockey player. Phil something?
I don't know. Kessel.
Phil Kessel.
Yeah.
Phil Kessel, who looked like he ate 4 hot dogs before every single game he played. No, he did not.
He did.
No, did he?
Yeah. He like
if he didn't lose any weight.
No. Wow. Rough.
Listen, he could score, but that was literally all he could do.
Yeah, he played for the Bruins, the Penguins.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
the Leafs, yeah.
So then I walk in, I was like, I'm stealing that Shaq poster. And my teacher was like, what was that? I'm like, I'm taking that poster. She's like, no, you're not. And then I would talk about it every day. I want to steal it. And then one time she was sick, had a sub.
And the poster was gone.
I took that poster.
Yeah.
And then she came back like the Monday or whatever. And she sits down and there's just all these movie posters.
This
and then
one empty space.
Blank spot.
You should replace it with a different
poster.
And
then she's just like looking at me, tapping her nails on the desk, just staring at me.
This is a great story.
And she's like, I know you took that Shaq poster. I was like, didn't take that Shaq poster. Turned to someone behind me. I was like, totally took that Shaq poster. She's like, I heard that. I was like, no, you didn't. Yeah, and I had it on my bedroom wall for
a real shit
forever.
Disturber.
And I just, Shaq was my hero. He was my guy. Still my favorite athlete of all time.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah, he was good too. But I mean, he played before me.
That's fair.
But Shaq was just like charismatic.
That's true.
Bought his rap albums.
That's fair. Wait, he rapped?
Yeah, man. Shaq Diesel. There's some decent stuff on him.
Okay.
Shaq Fu. Great.
Video game. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, he's great. The Shaq ball from Taco Bell. Put your hand on it. It was just massive. Anywho, he's my guy beating up Phil Kessel in your movie.
Phil Kessel. Okay, watching Shaq beat up Phil Kessel would be hilarious.
There's a good buddy cop movie.
That would be so funny. First of all, Phil Kessel's probably like what, 5'8", 5'9".
Shaq's 7 feet.
Yeah,
320 pounds.
So immediately hilarious to look at.
Shazam?
Shazam who?
No, that's Shaq.
Oh,
that's Genie?
No, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know all the Shaq lore.
Well, you should. Okay, next topic.
Okay.
Because Shaq's too good. That was just my final. Yeah, so Cristiano
Ronaldo is going to be Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, he's going to be in
rewrite, Matt.
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
So he's in the next. I don't know. Vin Diesel wrote a part for him.
That's the stupidest thing ever. Vin Diesel, I think, has lost the plot of not just the movie that he's writing, but also his career. Yeah.
Okay.
The people behind the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Did you see that movie?
No.
The Dungeons. It's very funny.
Okay.
It's very good. It's got Chris Pine.
Yeah, I like Pine.
He's really
he's great in everything.
He's very charismatic. It's really perfect role for him. He's like the bard, basically, character. Anyway, so this is Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly.
Okay.
They have been tapped to write, produce, and direct a new Star Trek movie.
It's a lot.
To revitalize the movie, the franchise.
Wasn't he in? Oh, I'm thinking Pine. Sorry.
Yeah, he was in the last Star Trek.
So he's going to be in this one too?
No, it's not. Wow. So here's the details. It's been nearly a decade since the last movie, so they're like, look, they want to get it back in theaters. I was kind of like banking on like, hey, the TV shows have been going for a while. They're pretty good. They should just go back to making the movies out of the TV shows, but they're not doing that either. So it's not going to be based on the J.J. Abrams crew.
Okay, good.
And it's not going to be based on any current or previous TV series or prior movie development project, including the Tarantino stuff. So
what Tarantino stuff?
So Tarantino was originally was writing a Star Trek movie.
That'd be sick.
It would have been sick, but he's like, no, I don't want to do it because I'm also
that's
an
your
asshole.
Tarantino.
No, yeah, that's yeah.
Whoa, okay, so what? Because of the Paul Dano comments?
Well, that's a bit of an asshole thing to say. Yeah, 100%.
Unbelievable though. Hey, just called him the limpest dick actor in SAG.
Like, what are we doing? By the way, which is crazy because he's in SAG and he sucks as an actor.
Yeah,
so.
but it's also okay. So here's my take on that whole.
Yeah.
I could care less for Paul Dano. I don't know. It's just
I don't really have strong feelings about
I don't
Paul
think
Dano.
yeah, but it doesn't seem to be needed to be called the limpest dick.
No, he did not.
That seems
Where's the tact?
Yeah.
You're a director in Hollywood. Why are you talking about actors that way?
And then also, he's like, I don't care for Owen Wilson.
He's in a movie of his.
After he said that Midnight in Paris is like his top 20, like in his top 20 for movies, which is a great movie. But he's like, how do you not like Owen Wilson? He is what he is. But I guess if you don't care for him, then why even say anything?
But here's the thing. You're allowed to say like,
but why
I know
say
a lot of
it?
people who are like, I don't really care for Will Smith. Personally, I think I don't really care for him as a person, but he makes good movies, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's fine to say, I don't really care for this performance or I don't really like this or that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, right? But there's no reason to call him a limp dick actor.
Yeah, limpest dick.
I mean, like, it does make sense. So it's like, Did you forget that he was on a podcast? Like, what are you doing?
No, he just doesn't. He doesn't. Once you hit that peak, you just don't care.
He hasn't finished. His career's not over. He's still making movies.
I know.
Why would you? Yeah, well, it does matter. I mean, you would think
he'll
it should.
still make. He knows his audience.
I don't know, man. And
then Matthew Lillard just took a random stray
from him.
He was also like in Matthew Lillard. Like, I don't like him either. I don't care for him.
Okay.
What if the whole thing was just like Tarantino's next movie is just starring all three of those guys, and this is the way to get buzz going? He's like, "Hey guys, I'm going to make fun of you wildly on every podcast."
It's like, then I'm going to just fun of them, or just like he's just like I'm just being an asshole. It's just like it's not in jest. It's,
I don't know.
He's just being an ass.
Maybe they'll all be in the next Star Trek then.
I have some Tarantino stuff that I want to cover, but is there anything about the is Star Trek a franchise that you care about?
No, I enjoyed the movies though.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
Which is the one with the Beastie Boys song?
That's Star Trek. That's the first Star Trek.
Yeah, I like that
reboot,
one.
The one that is okay. So
I like
Star Trek, the reboot, the 2007 movie.
Yeah.
By J.J. Abrams. Great movie.
Yeah.
Great.
And then
movie.
I didn't really watch.
There's Star Trek Into Darkness was after that. That's the one.
I saw that one.
Yeah. It's okay. And then Star Trek Beyond also okay.
I didn't watch that one.
But all the Chris Pine stuff was pretty.
Yeah, Pine's great.
Half decent. That first one was the best one of those trilogy. Obviously, there's the other older ones like Star Trek 4, Wrath of Khan, and all that kind of stuff. Final Frontier, all that stuff. So like, I'm very nostalgic for Star Trek. Love Star Trek. I think it's like.
How does it compare to Star Wars to you?
Oh, they're just very different.
What do you like more about Star Trek? What does it do better?
I like its aspirational nature.
Yeah, I do like that.
You know, it's like wants to be good, wants to be better, wants to show humanity striving for good, and
they're out there looking.
And they're like, you know, there's less like real world lessons to learn from Star Trek.
They're not just creating stupid little aliens for no reason.
They make aliens, but they all look the same. It's just like different foreheads. So whatever.
Like, just like stupid shit like that.
It's just less silly, and it takes itself more seriously, and it's kind of like, you know, especially. You know,
I do like beaming people. I feel like that's gone away.
Yeah, because shuttles are more like cinematic than beaming.
Yeah, but like beaming's a cool thing though.
Yeah.
You're like, this is sweet.
The transporter.
Yeah.
It makes a cool sound.
Yeah. And the Force now is just like, fuck it, apparently anyone can do it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
I only said that just to get your.
I do know what you mean, but it's not. You're not exactly like accurate with what you're describing.
I know.
There.
I know what I was going for.
Because it's like, yes, technically anyone could tap into the Force. It's kind of like, and technically anyone could try to play basketball, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that doesn't make you an NBA player.
No.
Right? So not everyone can be a Jedi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
does that make sense?
Struggling Jedi?
It was like someone who's like,
yeah.
So there's like, they introduced this concept of like, someone who wants to like dedicate their life. They're like they don't have intrinsic talent. Right? It's like, you know, Shaq was born 9 feet tall. And
but he wasn't the best basketball player. He was just the most dominating. But I know what you mean.
But he's like, okay, and then like, I feel like me saying, I'm going to dedicate my life to being a basketball player. Right?
Yeah.
I could try, no matter how hard I try. I could practice every single day. That's right. I could practice every single day. I will never be very good at it. Right?
Yeah.
And so that's how they're kind of approaching the Force. Anyone could try to do it, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be very good.
So
you have intrinsic talent.
Are there like 30-year minor leaguer Jedis who just never can go pro?
Well, they haven't got far enough into the lore with this.
They should. I feel like that would be good.
Well, they wouldn't be the Jedi Temple would not take them in. They would be like, we don't need you.
Oh, because they're just so pretentious. And
they are.
Like, we're so
that is a key factor of the
Jedis. We're like, we're the best Jedis.
Mace Windu. I mean, that's a Tarantino connection right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's a Star Wars movie we should write.
Which
instead of our
like Star Wars Star Trek crossover?
No, the sports world minor league Jedi,
a pod racing movie.
The guy trying to make it big, but he just can't break in.
Well, I mean, to be fair though,
he doesn't.
To be fair, just to be fair, the Jedi aren't really like celebrities necessarily. They're not like pro
Of course
athletes.
they are. They've got to be like if you're a little Jedi kid. You'd want to see a Mace Windu poster on your bedroom wall. You would think,
except for the fact that when by 20 years after the Clone Wars, no one even knew what everyone's like. Jedi, that was made up. Like that. That's a myth.
No, like right? that's what needs to change.
Most people never even saw a Jedi in the galaxy.
No,
I'm being too serious about this, but
no, but I feel like there's an angle for it to be like, when I grow up, I want to be just like
Mace Windu. Yeah, sure, right.
And he's like on cereal boxes. They should make them celebrities. Well, that should be the next Star Wars movie.
There was going to be a show called Star Wars Detours, which is like a set in the Star Wars universe, but it was like a comedy.
Fuck, everything that I want to create's already been done.
But they didn't do it. It didn't get made.
Okay, so let's do it then. Why don't we just write a Star Wars movie?
A Star Wars comedy?
What if we were like the guys that came with the next biggest Star Wars movie?
Well, the guys behind...
Can we do it?
Well, I mean... I guess technically anyone could do it.
Let's do. Okay, there we go.
All right, let's do it. I mean, when we talked about this. Didn't we talk about making?
We've got an idea for one.
Yeah, we had one,
but this one might be better.
It was like a gladiator movie, basically. Yeah. This is a better idea. A Star Wars comedy is a better idea.
But a guy trying to go pro.
Okay, pro what? Pro Jedi.
He's trying to be the most like. He wants to be like.
He's like the Booster Gold of Jedi.
The Michael Jordan of Jedis. Where he's like he wants to be famous for.
So he already is a Jedi. But he's just not. Maybe. But he's like a low-level Jedi, and he's not getting
selling out. Yeah, he's either a struggling minor leaguer, just like trying to.
I think he has to have some inherent talent already. Like he has to be in the temple already, right? Okay. And then it's like, oh, Yoda's holding me down.
Yeah, but that sounds like Anakin.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, no, that we got it. We'll work out.
We'll workshop that. Yeah. Okay. So, a couple things that we've been watching, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay. So, I went to see the 4.5 hour Kill Bill.
You did?
The whole bloody affair. Okay. Yeah. I did go see
The Life Without Kids, eh? 4.5 hours in a theater,
it's
man.
100% true, yes.
I got to get it. Yeah.
Okay. My girlfriend was working in a ICU at the time. She's literally saving lives.
Just like,
and I'm sitting there
getting mandated, 14-hour shift, no breaks.
That's right. Well, actually,
and then you're just like, fuck, I've had 5 extra large bags of popcorn, 3 bags M&Ms.
I actually only got 1 large popcorn. And I did eat the whole thing.
And you're like, I fucking hate Tarantino. I'm going to go watch 4 hours of his movies.
Okay, I never said I hate Tarantino. I just think he's being a bit of a dick. He's always been a bit of a dick. But
I think you have to be in that world at this point.
No, see, that's the thing. There's no way that George Clooney's a dick. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure behind closed doors. I mean, I bet he's a fucking jerk.
What about what's his name from? Who do you think the nicest guy in Hollywood is?
Sandler.
Really?
Gotta be. He's always out hooping with the boys in random neighborhoods.
Wearing long shorts.
He's just having fun. He's just got his buddies making movies.
That's true. He's like, I got a good deal with Netflix that lets us travel the world and make
he's like, fucking whatever.
All right, Phil, that's fair.
That's my guy.
That's fair.
Who do you think is?
I don't know. Tom Hanks, probably.
Epstein Island Tom Hanks?
Was he on Epstein Island?
I think he might. There was rumors he was on the list.
That's not good.
He was the first guy to get COVID. That's not good.
Yeah, but remember that there's that story about how he was in a bar and then he took a picture with this drunk guy on his drunk guy's phone, and then the next day the guy woke up and he's like, he had a picture of him with Tom Hanks. You don't remember?
Yeah,
that's fun.
Tom Hanks banging his wife. He's like, how'd this photo get in here?
He's like,
nice guy Hanks.
Yeah, nice guy Hanks. It's all a misnomer.
Okay, so what did they break up? Was it intermissions between each movie, or what happened?
Yeah, there was an intermission. And this is actually, I will say this as something I've talked about before. I went to see 2001: A Space Odyssey when it came out for its re-release, its 50th or whatever. It also had an intermission. Bring intermissions back to movies. Give me a chance to go to the bathroom, get some more popcorn.
Phone break.
To check your phone if you have kids.
Yeah, because I don't want to be in there being like, oh, I got to check on just to see if the sitter's okay.
Right, exactly. So yeah, bring back intermissions, and I want a timer. I want to know exactly how much time I have before I have to be back in my seat.
Okay, wait. So on this topic, when I was talking to you about micro dramas, so apparently
micro dramas or macro?
It's micro.
Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they're like a minute 30, and it's just like a series on a show now, filmed on a cell phone, and that's what the audience wants now because
no one wants that. No one wants.
People want it.
No, producers want that, but they don't know that.
Let me read it to you.
People don't want that.
It's a super short, bite-sized video series, usually 1 to 2 minutes per episode, filmed vertically for smartphones. Featuring intense plots, cliffhangers.
It was
but it's like this is all the rage now.
No, it sucks. That's just.
I know
TikTok.
it sucks, but it's like this is what writers are getting paid for now.
It's not going to take off.
But who wants to watch?
It's not going to take off.
Toilet shows.
I can tell you this is not going to take off. This has already failed once. It's not going to work.
I don't know.
It's not going to work.
It might come back.
No. Why would? How could you tell any compelling story in like what? How long is it?
My wife's calling. Should I answer? For the pod
on the show?
No. Look at expected to record $11 billion in global revenue.
No, it won't. It will not. Who's making this? Who's it from?
I don't know, but we should write one.
Okay, we can write one. I don't think
Star Wars. If we can't write a minute and a half Star Wars show,
a minute and a half.
Yeah, it's something you have to watch on the toilet.
What can you possibly tell in a minute and a half that's worth telling?
Wow.
As a drama, like as something that's like a character with a story.
Hey Jim, how are you? I have cancer. Whoa, that was 3 seconds. Look at now. Where's the story go?
Right,
how do you have cancer after killing 7 people in that bank heist? Well, look at just keep escalating.
What's the you ever heard that thing about like the saddest sentence ever written? Whatever.
No, sounds hilarious though.
It's like the saddest sentence ever written. It's like children's shoes.
Wow.
Barely used. For sale, barely used.
Oh, it's like an ad. Or is this like a real?
It's like, no, that's just like, what's the saddest sentence you can write that like that can convey meaning and have like there being something inside of it. And so it's like, oh, it's like a kid didn't make it. And like, that's super sad.
Yeah, that's okay. So there's our we write rewrites of every movie. We just write the saddest sentence about a movie.
Okay. All right.
We could try that.
Write
next
that down.
That'll be the next one.
All right.
I don't know a pen.
We'll write that down.
If only this was being recorded.
There's no way for this to. Write that down on this that thing on that.
On that? Oh my god.
I'm
putting it in here.
Well, not with that. Okay. Well, then use the pen.
Okay.
All right. So then
keep going.
Kill Bill. So here's the thing. It's been a long time since I saw Kill Bill. All right. It's been years and years and years.
Do you have a favorite one?
Between the two? Well, now...
Why did I think there was 3?
There's 2. Yeah. So we talked about there being like, there's that, what's it called? Fortnite thing.
I didn't see that yet, but...
So the animated sequence inside of this Kill Bill extended edition is an animated sequence about the Japanese characters.
Suki? Is that her name?
I don't think that's her name. I just saw this movie, but that doesn't mean I actually remember anything that happened in it. Doesn't mean I remember the character's name, which is pretty classic me.
I couldn't even say we write rewrite. I can't even spell it. I put WEWRW. I was like, what's going on here?
WRW. That's good. Yeah, all right.
This pen's.
So anyway, is that pen not working?
It's all good. Keep going. Okay.
Anyway, so it's been a long time since I saw it. Couple thoughts, just like really high level stuff. I think it's this is probably, to me, it's probably Quentin Tarantino's my favorite movie of his.
Okay.
I don't think of them as one movie, which is what he originally wanted anyway, right? Okay, see, I have the character's name, Oren Ishii, Lucy Liu's character.
That's the one. Oh yeah, total babe.
So yeah, so she.
I thought you meant like the crazy 88 girl.
Yeah, well, yeah, she is the crazy 88. Oh no,
that's a different.
Are you saying the? Oh yeah. Gogo.
Yeah, that's right.
Gogo Yubari. No,
one pen in your house works.
Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so long story short, the animated sequence is Oren Ishii's like origin story. It's like an anime. It's super bloody. It's very cool. Okay. It's narrated by the bride. So my thoughts on this are, this is what essentially Quentin Tarantino, if Quentin Tarantino is going to make a Star Wars movie, it would be like Kill Bill.
Okay.
And the reason, the way I say that is because it's like very operatic. It's also obviously, it's a samurai Western. So that's Star Wars is a samurai Western. It's his version of Star Wars, essentially. Okay. It's this big operatic, it's larger than life, dramatic archetypes, all these things, right?
Yeah.
The music is very iconic. Love the soundtrack to this movie. It's awesome as hell. The action is very cool.
The siren.
All the wire work is awesome. Sorry, what?
The siren when she goes crazy?
Well, all of it's great.
That's the best.
Like when she fights like the crazy 88s and
it's great.
Yeah, so here's the thing. The movie is at its best at the end of the first part, right? When she's in Japan.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the best part of the movie. She's wearing the yellow jumpsuit. That's all very cool.
Yeah.
Right? What is essentially, I guess, the middle of the whole story when she goes back to the States and then she's in the desert and she's like facing off against Sidewinder, I think.
Is that Michael Madsen?
That's Michael Madsen. Yeah.
Also great.
I think the movie really like slows to a halt.
That's where she's buried, right?
She gets buried, and then we do a flashback to when she's in, she's like training with Fu Manchu and stuff like that.
Great stuff, though. That was good.
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's just, I find it's like, it loses a lot of momentum.
Yeah, because she's underground.
Yeah. Correct. But and I think
buried.
But I think it does, like, thing is though, it does ramp up. So like she gets everything up until like even before she's buried, and then when she is buried, and then up into basically the very end of the flashback sequence.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as you're like, okay, she mastered the ability to punch through the wood, and then you're like, oh shit, she's in a wooden casket, so she's gonna punch through the wood, and then like it ramps back up again. So I think that, and then so that works, but it does kind of like drag, I think, in the middle. 4.5 hours is long. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel it. You do feel it at that length. And then I just think that like the last 30 or so minutes, 40 minutes with Bill, is just okay. He's doing the whole Superman.
The Superman punch?
Speech. No, the Superman, like the whole talk about Superman and like why he likes him and all that stuff is fine. I think it's just not as exciting to me. It's just not as fun as the rest of the the movie. So yeah, largely great. Like I'm just happy to have seen it again with like fresh eyes.
Okay.
See it on a big screen. The music is so good. Like especially when it's super loud in a theater. Like the music that plays when she spots one of her nemesises, and it's like, it's great. It's like, so cool, right? So yeah, and
that
then
should be on our soundboard.
every time we spot a nemesis, Netflix, Warner Brothers, Disney.
Just like,
okay, write that down. Anyway, so yeah, I thought it was good. It makes me still upset that Tarantino's like, I'm only making 10 movies. And just like, man,
what an asshole.
Just make movies, man. Like, just make movies. You don't have to, there's no rules. You can just go and make as many movies as you want. There's actually no rules to this.
No.
So that annoys me. I did see Wake Up Dead Man. I don't know if I talked about this before, the Knives Out movie.
Yeah.
I did talk about it.
You told me about it.
I told that. Okay. So anyway, I liked it. Okay. I won't get into details.
Okay.
I dig it because it's essentially another opportunity for them to explore why rich people suck. So
there's a theme here.
Could it be worse? Yeah. According to Rian Johnson, no, it could be worse. And he's trying to like instill values into his films. And I think that's like a thing that was like kind of lost over the last kind of 20 years.
Values?
So, like
enough.
A movie that's like has something to say, right?
Yeah.
And these movies always have something to say. And this one is, it's about this this Catholic priest who's like abusing his power on the pulpit.
I think it's abusing something else.
Well, there's movies about that already.
Yeah.
There's abusing his power on the pulpit, and then like this mini cult that he creates in this small town, including this like Republican and like all this stuff. It's like, it's very funny.
Okay.
It's very clever. Is it my favorite of them? No, the first one's still my favorite. I think I like it more than the second one.
Okay.
The one that's set on like the Greek island or whatever. Because the second one's like very like COVID coded.
Yeah.
This one is like, it still has something to say about society now and like what's wrong with it. But it's a little bit more, I think it's darker, certainly. Like it's more like visually darker, but also like dealing with heavier themes.
Yeah.
But anyway, I liked it. Would recommend. I did see it in theaters, thank God that it was available for the 2 days that they made it available. Thank you, Netflix.
Classic.
Thank you. 2 days. Really appreciate that.
They need you back on your couch.
Yeah, fuck. I know. So and then I watched Murder in the First. I got the 4K.
Oh, you did?
Of that.
Okay.
From 1995, based on a true story. Wow, what a harrowing like movie this is. This has a performance in it that is like really intense. Like, do you know the story of Murder in the First?
No.
So Murder in the First is based around a story of a prisoner at Alcatraz who is put into solitary confinement for 3 years.
Okay.
3 years, he basically doesn't see the sun and loses his mind. And then when he's released from solitary confinement, they basically make him commit a murder. And then he's put on trial for murder, right?
What did he do to get into solitary? How did he
tried to escape.
Oh, there you go.
He tried to escape. He tried to escape and failed, and then they were ratted out by a fellow prisoner. And so it's the story of his trial, and it's supposed to be this like open shut case. Yeah, prisoner in Alcatraz murders another prisoner.
Yeah,
and who ratted him out for the escape, and so it's supposed to be this like simple thing. But then he's like, as this lawyer is like exploring what happened, he's like, oh no, this institution is responsible for this. This prison that we trust to rehabilitate our these prisoners failed this person at such an extreme level. They like coined the term crimes against humanity. So he was like, this is or not coined the term, obviously I think that's from the Holocaust, but it was like, this person was tortured for 3 years, and then you can't hold this person responsible for murder in the first degree, like pre-plotted, right?
Yeah.
When he is barely he can barely function as a human anymore, right? So Christian Slater plays a young Christian Slater plays the lawyer, really, really good. And then Kevin Bacon is the Henry Young is the prisoner, and he's like a chittering, like lost his mind, like completely crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, really intense performance, really cool. Gary Oldman plays the
Oldman's always good.
He plays the warden, and he'd
be a good warden.
Menacing. Such a piece of shit in this movie. Technically, there is a female role, but she barely does anything. And Beth Davids, she's in the movie.
Okay.
She's like the legal clerk. She's barely in the movie at all. And then William H. Macy, he's like the other lawyer.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah.
So you're saying a prison on an island surrounded by sharks failed.
Well, I don't think it's surrounded by sharks.
There's got to be one in there.
I mean, it is in the ocean, but I don't think there's a lot of sharks.
I feel like that's not the problem. There should be. I know, but I'm saying here's my take on this. On this prison in general.
Mm-hmm.
You kill a prisoner as a prisoner there, free for all. There should be a prison where it's just like a no holds barred. This is the worst
of
prison.
the worst.
Yeah.
Only the worst.
And
of the
if you die there, you die there.
Okay, so
there's no rules in this prison.
Here's the story about this guy.
That's my movie.
So this guy got put into Alcatraz basically by mistake. He stole $5 from. He stole $5. The place he stole $5 from, which was to try to feed his starving sister, was a post office. So he was charged with a federal felony for stealing money from a post office or whatever. And then they put him in Alcatraz, which is where like they put like the worst of the worst, right? And so he'd never hurt anyone really. He had barely done anything wrong. And then when in the process of trying to escape, he was put in solitary confinement for 3 years and tortured. They sliced his Achilles. They did it's really crazy. And so this is like the story of this man and getting justice. Well, they're like they try to explain it as like, well, you can't let escapees. He's like, you have to send a message.
Oh, because he did. Yeah, he tried to.
He tried to escape, right? And so,
how far did he get?
They didn't even get into the water.
Fucking idiot.
So I mean,
you gotta at least get in the water if you're going to Alcatraz. If you have an Alcatraz movie, you got to get into the water.
But except for the fact, okay, first of all, the best Alcatraz movie is The Rock.
Yeah, obviously.
But
there's got to have some. There's got to be some water. Remember when Connery's just like underwater with that?
That's the sickest movie.
It's so good.
It's so the theory about that movie is that he's playing James Bond, right?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, and it's like he's basically like James Bond and without saying his name.
Yeah,
he's like retired James
Bail Bonds.
Bail bonds. So yeah, I mean, it's really cool. It's like this very harrowing story.
Yeah.
It's very intense. It's like makes you. It certainly fills me with like righteous anger, which is like how could you torture someone like this? Yeah. Anyway, it's 100% a movie for me. This is recommended to me by Sam, my girlfriend. She really. I don't know why she's really attached to this movie, but
it's always weird when your partner recommends watching something where someone's being tortured and then there's a murder. Someone accused of something that they didn't do. And you're just like, oh, fuck. What did I do?
Are you trying to say something?
What did I do now? There's no escape. You're like, thanks, babe.
It's very heavy. Yeah, very heavy themes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets away though, right? Yeah. No.
And I'll just say again, the performances are really strong. And it's like, there's like 4 scenes from like of the outside. Like there's before shots of the exteriors.
Yeah.
And they're all the most beautiful shots you've ever seen in your entire life. It's like a sunset over the Golden Gate Bridge and like these gorgeous things. And it's like the rest of the movie's all inside a courtroom or inside a dungeon, basically.
Budget, baby.
There's this weird scene that I would think that they wouldn't have in a movie today. Oh, Winston's coming to say hi.
Hello, Winston.
That they wouldn't have in a movie today is where he's like, because he was put in prison when he was very young, like at 19 or whatever. And he's like, I've never been with a woman. And so his lawyer, who's like trying to ingratiate himself with him, he's like, because he's not helping him like, solve the case, he hires a prostitute to come in and sleep with them. And it's like really weird. He doesn't really know what he's doing, and he's like in the cell with him. It's very weird. I just don't think you would make that as a part of the movie. It doesn't even play a large role in the movie. So
I feel like if you're a prostitute / sex worker, you'd want just straight up prison dudes, where it's like controlled environment.
Yeah. Except that she had to be snuck. She had to be snuck in here. Like,
Okay,
she had to pretend to be a like legal clerk.
There's got to be a service for it. Is what I'm saying. A prison service.
I don't think prisoners are entitled to access of prostitutes. How are they paying them?
You're a criminal at that point. You can be able to get. The shady stuff still happens in this prison movie we're going to write.
Okay,
it's a Star Wars prison movie. Yeah, we're the worst of the worst.
Right. Star Wars prison movie actually sounds sick.
That would be good.
A Great Escape style Star Wars.
What
movie?
A Star Wars prostitute movie.
Technically, there is a Star Wars prostitute in Andor.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. That is.
I haven't seen Andor yet.
Oh my god! Only the best thing ever made. I
heard it's great though.
It's truly amazing. Easily the best thing that Star Wars has ever made.
After pod racing?
Easily the best thing they've ever done. I guess based off the next to like the original concept, I suppose. But anyway, so last thing, Stranger Things.
Okay.
What did you think of this first batch of episodes of the final season?
Yeah, so I'm up to whatever Christmas Day episode is. It's fine. I don't know.
It's like 4 episodes, I think, right?
Yeah. Long.
Long.
Hopper's a jerk.
Hopper's
he also doesn't seem like a nice person ever.
He's not. He's a nom-vet who's
but also his character,
dad.
No, like the actor himself. Like, from hearing those bully, like apparently he was like bullying her or some shit.
Oh, really?
There was like she like sued him or like had like these allegations where he was like being bullying, like he was bullying her.
I didn't know that.
And then they like I don't know if they made up or something on the red carpet or whatever, but
they made out on the red carpet.
No, made up.
Oh my god!
But then watching him, you're just like he just looks like he's playing the character great, but also I just picture that guy being a jerk. I don't know. There's something about him I don't like.
Jerk.
Yeah, there's something about him I don't like where it feels like this is him outside of this role. I feel like. Well, I don't know. That's the take I got on that guy. I don't like him.
He feels like he's playing a similar character a lot of the time.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's just who he is. He's like my way. This has got to be how it is. Controlling.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think that I think his character's on an arc this season. So I think he's gonna give.
How many episodes are left?
3 or 4.
Yeah. I watched the recap because I was like, hey, also the kids are like have shaved like 5 o'clock shadows.
Very old. Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
I will say this though. I will say this. Yes, they're in high school or whatever, but and they're way too old to be in high school, etc. Which is nothing new for
that's
Hollywood. But
that's fine.
I think they did a pretty good job in this season of not calling too much attention to how old they are. I think they look relatively
because they're barely in school, and when they go to school, they get younger kids now.
Well, I mean, or they get other people of similar age.
The little fat kid was funny. Tim, suck my fat one.
Suck my fat one. That kid
I was like, that
funny.
Was good.
And then he immediately becomes a hero. It's like so sick.
But you're like, tell mom to suck a fat one when his sister comes up. She's like, dinner's ready.
The great line is like, oh no, dad's wasted again.
Yeah, he was great. I like that little kid.
That's good. That's funny shit. Yes.
But I don't know. The Demigordons, whatever they're
the Demogorgon.
What Demigordon sounds like a person's name. Demigorgon, yeah.
Yeah, nice Demiglaze.
They're good, they're crazy. I don't know how these kids expect to kill these things. Like it blows my mind. They're like, yeah, let's take them down with these water balloons full of stuff. And you're like, well, these things are murdering people with guns.
They had a shotgun.
Yeah, true. But the soldiers had
automatic rifles.
Yeah. Thousands of bullets going into this thing, and they're still going. You're like, what's going on here?
And they run incredibly fast.
Yeah, they're jumping over buildings. And I don't know. It was
They're very powerful.
They're very
100%.
powerful.
But you got to give it to, like that first opening sequence where they like slash open her mom. Or
yeah,
whatever.
that was cool.
And like the dad, like that's messed up.
But also, it's turning into background noise for me. I'm like, okay, let's just get to the next episode.
Okay, here's the problem.
They're either too long, or it's just like, get to it already. I don't know.
Here's the problem. It lost its momentum.
Big time.
And this is, I think they've kind of, this is a known problem, I think, in the television space, which is like things take too long to make between seasons and you lose momentum. And that's a problem. And so I think they are trying to address that. The creators of Fallout, the Fallout television show. Did you watch that?
No, but
it's really good. Yeah,
I've heard it's great.
Anyway, so season 2 is coming soon. He's like, we're already working on season 3.
Yeah,
because he's like, I want to put this show out in a way that like shows used to be put out, which is like every year.
Yeah,
right.
Makes sense.
Remember, it used to be like there would be like 24 episodes a year. It would be on for half the year and then break, and then the other half of the year.
You knew when it was coming,
and then another mini break, and then the next season would come. You're like, there's always kind of something around the corner.
Yeah,
right. And
because you had cable, and you knew you were paying for it, and these shows were on cable, and you're like, okay, it's got to come out at this time.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's happening.
That's
now.
right.
But now it's just like, I don't know. People have this service. People have that service. Let's just fucking make it whenever we want to make it now.
Well, and I mean, so
nothing's getting.
It takes forever to make anything. It's always too expensive, and it's less of it. There's like less episodes. People aren't paid enough. There's not enough writers. Like it's a million things. It's a million problems, right? All comes down to not paying people enough again.
Yeah.
But this, I think, Stranger Things specifically, I think, is approaching this as best as they can, which is to say, they didn't release it all in one batch because I think Netflix is realizing that's not a great business model. So they're breaking it up into smaller chunks.
Yeah.
Right. That helps rebuild some momentum up into the finale.
Give people a break.
Right.
Not a crazy long break.
Well, let them think about it.
Yeah, week to week.
Let them get week to week. What a concept.
Who knew?
Yeah. Don't get me started. I think I've been saying that week to week has been the best model for years now.
Because it's worked.
Yeah. It's proven.
Yeah.
And so that's good. I think the quality of the show itself, I think, is good. I think it's high. It looks good. The performances are good.
The performances are okay.
Where are you seeing?
Will sucks. He's a terrible actor. Unless it's like I don't know. I just don't. I think he just doesn't seem like a good actor.
He's not in
my mind.
He's not the strongest part of the show for sure. But like I think because the cast is big enough, and generally the characters are all basically likable enough that I think it is extremely entertaining. It's very watchable, right?
Yeah.
Like the needle drops are good. There's some gory stuff. There's some gooey stuff.
The gore is good.
There's some funny stuff. Like it's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I think it's hitting. And I think they understand that they've got a mission. Like, hey, this needs to be a satisfying finale, and they're so far so good. Time will tell on whether that like they nail like the finish, or they. Do
you think they will?
They're on pace for it. People are saying that they were really committed. Like we don't want.
Do we want to go over theories here?
We don't want to Game of Thrones it. Yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of theories. There's one like very prominent one. Do you want to? You don't want to?
No, just I don't want to know other theories. I want your theory.
Okay, well, my theories have already been tainted by the internet.
Okay, fucking internet.
Yeah.
So halfway through this, what was it 5 episodes they've had?
4.
I was like episode 2 or 3. I was like, where is the upside down world again? I was like, is it? I was like,
well, it's another dimension.
I know, but I'm just like, I like totally forgot about that while watching it. I was like, because they're coming through the roof and then they're going into like random
doors.
Going
all over the place.
And I'm like, okay, where is it again? I was like, what the fuck's going on here? I was like, that's when I was like,
it's cool when they flip the camera though. Upside
yeah,
down. That's
cool.
A cool little.
Back when it was upside down, but now like, I don't know.
It's just called the upside down. It's not like actually upside down.
Yeah, it's like upside down cake.
Yeah, it's just like the cake.
So so your theory, what is it going to be?
Okay. No, you should say your theory first because I'll tell you the one that's probably most likely to be right.
So what is it? Will and 11 team up, tag team.
Sure. Yeah.
Take down Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know.
You're like, do you want to talk theories? I actually don't have any.
11 dies and disappears.
People are for sure going to die.
She goes evil.
She's not going to go evil. I don't think there's any way.
I totally forgot about her. Okay, was I supposed to remember her friend in that little chamber? Because I'm like, who is
you
this
are
person?
supposed to, but it's don't feel bad for not remembering.
I don't.
It's from like season 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And it's hard to remember.
Yeah. I was like, wait, was
it's from like this weird spin-off episode.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I don't have a theory other than I don't know. I'm not invested enough.
So here's I will give the high-level rundown of what the internet's working theory is on Netflix. Okay,
give me 1 second.
Or, sorry, Stranger Things. Featured on Netflix. That Vecna is just he's not the main boss, he's a sub-boss, okay? And that the Mind Flayer, remember that giant tornado of smoke thing with the legs?
I thought it was a spider, yeah.
It was a spider-like thing.
Yeah. Forgot about the Mind Flayer.
Yeah. So the Mind Flayer is the OG enemy, right? He's like the emperor to Vecna's Vader, right?
Okay.
And what originally ended up happening, this is like the working theory, is that L11 sent what's his name, Vecna's like alternate personality, Henry sent Henry into what is essentially the Upside Down, but what is Dimension X. There's a third dimension, Dimension X, okay, where the Mind Flayer lives, right?
Okay.
So 11 sent Henry there. Henry gets corrupted by the Mind Flayer smoke.
She created
right?
him. Yeah.
And then something like, or how does this work exactly? The Mind Flayer, I don't know exactly all the details, but essentially at one point, Henry met the Mind Flayer. The Mind Flayer infected him, became Vecna, and became the evil person.
Yeah.
Then when 11 sent him into the Upside Down, he was able to be like closer to the Mind Flayer, and that made him even more gooey and groupy like he is now.
Okay.
Right? Meanwhile, there's this like Henry as a personality is trapped within Vecna's mind, right?
Yeah.
This is where the little girl and Billy are living.
Yeah.
Right? And Henry, the original Henry, is protecting these kids from the Vecna personality, okay, or the Mind Flayer. So what's going to end up happening is working theory, is that there's going to be some time travel. They've already kind of hinted at time travel concepts. Yeah. And that they're going to go back and basically make sure that things happen in a certain way so that when, at the end of it, Henry, 11, all the kids who now have 11's powers, including Will, are going to then fight the Mind Flayer and then destroy the gateway to Dimension X, and then everyone's safe. But someone will for sure die. I don't know who yet, though.
Who are you thinking?
I mean, Will makes a lot of sense. Her mom has gone through a lot, but like maybe just put the whole family out of their misery. Will never be the same again.
The little punky kid who liked Eddie. Why can't I think of his name?
Henderson. Yeah,
I think he's gonna go.
I mean, he's certainly got the attitude of someone who wants to die.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopper's a goner.
You think? Yeah. No.
I guess if he would have went to that last episode.
Yeah, I think it's like, for me, it's like, I think 11 and Hopper have to have their like happy ending, I think.
Fair enough.
Either that or 11 dies. I think you might be right about that. Do you want to do a death pool?
We should, actually.
Okay.
Like a draft?
Snake draft? You're like who like most likely to die.
If only we could write it down. There's no working pens.
Points for
points for death.
Yeah. So we've done death pool before for Game of Thrones.
What about Sarah Connor though?
First of all, you got it. Anyone who's faced off against a Terminator, you got to take seriously.
Yeah.
Right. Come with me if you want to live. But, she's kind of cool. Like I think she might end up being like an ally at some point in the show too. I think everyone's basically going to be teaming up at the end to fight the Mind Flayer, including those pieces of shit military people.
Yeah,
who definitely get what they what's coming. People. Holy shit, they get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
I also there's some really funny meme moments. My girlfriend was showing me about this, like that kid who's like his head is in that hole and then he like goes, he's like boop, and then drops down, like super funny. And some other moments where it's like the show is just, I don't know if they designed them to be like these memeable moments, but there's like unintentionally funny stuff.
You pretty much have to design meme stuff now to stay relevant though.
How miserable.
Yeah.
Okay. So and by the way, we were going to try to see the finale in theaters. It's basically sold out, so we're probably not going to do that.
No.
But like I've watched everything else on TV, so I could.
I'll just watch it on my phone in bed, I guess.
in a 1.5 minute segment.
How it was intended.
Yeah. Are you excited about the finale? Are you like, are you just ready for it to be over?
Care less. I'm just like, okay, we just get to it here.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's impressive that they've got you disinterested at all, considering you don't seem to give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how it happened. I guess I was like, I'm paying for Netflix.
It's the only thing that's worth.
Yeah, I'm paying for this
Money on Netflix. That's the
I
thing.
gave them money to make this.
So I might as well. So it's basically mine.
I produced it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that would be sick. Actually, if they're like, if they're
Netflix, like, we took everyone's money,
we made a movie, and then now you don't have to pay anything next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. The producer level.
And if it sucks, it's your fault.
And then you have to pay more next year.
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
It's a boom and bust model. It's like, okay, you get the producer level of
you get the credit.
Yeah, you're in the credits. That the credits are super, super long.
And they're so long you can't skip them.
Long. Yeah.
How long do you think it would be?
They can't be skipped.
How long do you think it would be?
It'd probably be like 20 minutes of credits and just like super fast.
So it'd be the fastest. Yeah. Wow. And then trying to pause it on your name. That'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be fun. You're like, oh, there I am.
Yeah.
But then it's like, yeah, and then if it's a success, and then they release it in theaters, right? And then if it's success, you don't have to pay fees the next year.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's not,
then the fees go up.
Yeah. They're like, okay.
But there's another but then next year's another chance for it to work, right? Then there's the next one. Yeah. You don't get to pick what the movie is though. They still have to do that. You have no say, unfortunately. Or maybe there's a poll. There's like, here's 3 ideas.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
It was like a Mad Lib kind of.
yeah, that's right. And then people vote on each different section of the Mad Lib. Yeah, that's right. The hero named Billiam.
No, it'd be like, what's the when they did Bodie McBoatface?
Bodie McBoatface. That's what it would
It'd be more of that shit.
Yeah, but you can't let them write their own thing.
He's killing the villain 6'7". And you're like, oh no, is he gonna win?
Man, I saw a funny joke on Twitter the other day. It was like, you gotta hand.
You're on Twitter. He's back on Twitter.
Not actual Twitter, on Blue Sky. Okay. And it was basically like, gotta hand it to the kids. They found another number that's funny. They're like, the 69 was good. That went for a long time, but now we have 67. So
and
that's
it's like
good.
Somehow 67 is worse than 69. We're like, wow.
Oh, that's impressive. And
people
so
are
close.
that offended now. Where like we can't have 6'7" in school. What is it? I don't know. No one knows.
This is the thing. They're playing into it. You can't let the kids know that it's getting to you, because then that just gives it power.
We dropped off my daughter at Julie's brothers. They were watching her. We went to the Jets game. And her little niece is like
6'7"ing everywhere.
She's like, you don't know what 6'7" is? I was like, you're 5 years old. How do you? I don't. Yeah.
It's just an opportunity for them to feel like they're getting one over on adults.
That works.
Yeah.
The adults should make one.
Effective. Yeah, they already did 69.
No, but a new one.
Oh. No, we don't need to. No, we don't need to play their game. We don't need to
84L.
80,
yeah.
867B.
Yeah. 8675309. Like that
8675309.
That should be our exit music.
Okay. Speaking of exiting, let's get out of here. All right. We'll be back probably next week with that Christmas movie for Film Club.
Surviving Christmas.
And then it's time for the TOB Awards in the new year.
Oh.
You got to pick your top 3 movies and TV shows from this last year. Okay. So start thinking about that. And
they have to come out, it can't be Miami Vice reruns.
It can be whatever you watched, technically. But generally, it tries to be from stuff that was this.
Okay, I'll up my game.
All right. Okay. Anyway, that's January. We'll get to that next year. Until then, have a happy holidays, and we will talk to you soon.